You were my courage, my sword and shield, grace under pressure, my wall of steel. I was a stone weighing us down. You were the angel I chained to the ground. I miss the way you
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, hi, my name is Maya, and today I'm going to be doing first and second trimester must-haves / tips. So these are all the things that I've come to realize that are really good to have during your first and second trimester of pregnancy, plus some tips to help some people, or like some tips that I felt that were really good that I thought I would say, since I did not have a lot of must-haves really. So yeah, I did film this video a while ago, but I don't think I posted it, so now I'm going to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get right on with the video. I'm just going to start with the first trimester, and the first thing that I definitely have to say you should get in your first trimester is a big water bottle. This is my newest water bottle. My boyfriend's mom gave me and him one each, so this is the water bottle I've been using, but I did have a pretty big water bottle, probably about the same size as this. And the reason that you want to get a big water bottle is because if you get a smaller bottle of water, you're more likely to not drink as much water throughout the day, and when you are pregnant you do want to drink a lot of water so that you do not get dehydrated, because more of the water is going towards your son or your daughter than you, so drinking extra water will help you stay hydrated as well as giving to your child. So they do say to drink a lot of water for you to stay hydrated. And another thing is to have juices and all those types of drinks that are really good for you to drink. So try to stay away from like soda and stuff. It is hard, especially for me, to stay away from soda because I drink soda all the time, but I do try to drink more juices and water instead of more soda. Normally I'll only drink soda if we go out for dinner or something, so I'm really trying to do good on that, because it's not good to have so much sugar, and it's not good at all to have so much sugar in your in the day. So definitely drink water and more juices to help you stay hydrated. The next thing is eating healthy. So this is a big thing to start early on when you are pregnant, is trying to get into a good healthy food habit, because before you're pregnant, most of the time, especially if you are a young parent or a teen mom like I am, you're not too worried about eating habits and eating healthy. You're kind of just like, oh, I'm just gonna eat whatever, pizza, all that kind of stuff. But eating healthy definitely does help you in the long run. So if you can get on a good habit of eating healthy, like fruits and stuff, that definitely helps, especially with your energy level and just feeling so much more healthy and refreshed and everything. Just eating healthy is better than eating bad stuff all the time, which it's kind of hard also because cravings and stuff happen, so it is a struggle. And the last thing that I think you should must have is always have snacks for you to eat throughout the day, and I will explain this when I get into the second trimester a little bit more, but I have definitely noticed that it is really important to have snacks, especially at nighttime. If you're like me, I don't go to bed until super duper late, because one, I don't go to school anymore, I'm graduated, so I'm up a lot of the time because I'm more active at nights to do things, and I'm more of a night owl than a daytime person, so throughout the night I do find myself getting super duper hungry and just having little snacks that I can eat. Even if they're just granola bars or Pop-Tarts, they really do save me in the long run from being way hungrier in the morning. So I'm very glad that I did start buying snacks to keep in my room for the nighttime, for when I do get kind of hungry. So some tips for the first trimester, I only thought of 3 of them, but first one is to try to get as much sleep as you possibly can. And why I say that is because 9 times out of 10 you are going to have the symptom in your first trimester of being super duper exhausted all the time. So getting as much sleep as you possibly can is better than getting little to no sleep, because if you get little to no sleep, the more tired you're going to feel. I definitely noticed that my energy levels have started to go up a lot more now because I started to get on a sleeping schedule during my second trimester, because in my first trimester I made the mistake of just going to bed at random times and not really thinking of how much sleep I was going to actually get. I didn't set an alarm, so I'd sleep later than others, and it just kind of messed up my whole sleep schedule, which made me feel more tired because I either didn't get enough sleep or I was oversleeping. So definitely try to get as much sleep as you possibly can and keep yourself on a good schedule to help you in the long run. I'm running out of breath. Sorry if I sound like I'm out of breath. It is very hard just to sit here and talk because I run out of breath very easily. The next tip I have is do not stress. If you are a first-time mom, don't stress. This is just your first trimester and you still have a long ways to go. You don't need to start looking at baby stuff and planning all of that stuff, because right now this is just the time to kind of relax, get through this first trimester, because once you get through the first trimester, it is a weight off your shoulders because the miscarriage rate does go down, and stressing about stuff just can cause more problems than what you need. And just relax, stress-free, be happy, do things that are going to make you happy, because once the second trimester hits, a lot more planning and stuff's going to be happening. So yeah, and like I said earlier, the last tip is to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. I'm not going to get into that more because I just pretty much explained it when I talked about the water bottle situation. So now I'm going to get into the second trimester, which I have more stuff for because I'm currently still in my second trimester, so I kind of have a better memory and I still do a lot of these things. So the first one is lots and lots of fluids. Even though you will have to go pee a lot more during the day, if you do drink more fluids, it's better for you in the long run to stay hydrated than to get dehydrated and trying not to go to the bathroom as often. Also, snacks, again, definitely now is more time than ever that you're going to wish you had snacks with you near your room or in a pantry or something, because as your pregnancy goes on, the more hungry you definitely are going to feel, and I have definitely started to notice that I do tend to get more hungry, and I'm just glad that now it is not like my first trimester where I would get super duper like nauseous. I didn't have morning sickness. I only got nauseous when I did not eat, and I just, because I thought, oh, if I waited a little bit, I wouldn't be hungry later. I was not a smart child, but yes, definitely getting snacks to have is really good to have snacks so that you can snack throughout the day, which again, I will get into a little bit more when I get into the tips for this trimester. So the next must-have is comfy clothes. So comfy clothes is more towards the second trimester, because in the first trimester, you're more than likely not to grow out of your clothes very much. Maybe a few things will start to not fit you here and there, but once you hit the second trimester, the growing process definitely begins to show a lot more. So having some comfy loose clothes like sweatpants, all of that kind of thing will definitely help you. Also, another thing is loose shirts. I wear my boyfriend's shirts now because none of my shirts really fit me. They are not long enough to go over my stomach because I am getting a belly now. And just having loose shirts and loose pants to sit around in and just to be comfortable. I'm telling you guys, it is so much better to be comfortable than to try to wear something super tight fitting just to look really good in. It's not worth it. You're pregnant. Everybody will understand. They're not going to care if you look like crap going into a Walmart to go buy groceries. Trust me, I've gone to Walmart in pajamas before because I just, no. And the last thing is sports bras. So, definitely, if you can get bras like this that have no wire in them and are really good and have the padding in them and everything and can support you, I definitely recommend them, because at nighttime you will want to wear a bra, especially if you start leaking, if your boobs start leaking. Wearing those are going to help throughout the night. I'm used to wearing either or, But the bra that I have right now that I wear, it has no wire in it and it looks like an actual bra, but trust me, I love wearing these things. I loved wearing these things before I got into my second trimester, so they are definitely comfortable, especially for nighttime, just to wear underneath a loose shirt at night and pajama bottoms. So definitely I do recommend having one of those types of bras, because when your boobs are hurting and everything, you don't want to wear a normal bra that's going to be super tight fitting with a wire poking underneath you. They're just really comfortable. Now I'm going to get into some tips, which I do have a lot more tips for this trimester. So the first tip that I have is, when you hit your first trimester, to start looking up some maternity clothes, such as, the thing that I do recommend looking up more is leggings and jeans. If you're in the wintry kind of seasons, or if you're in the summertime, then you can start looking at maternity shorts, because this hit me so fast. I was waiting for my maternity leggings and jeans to come in, and my maternity jeans did not fit me when I got them, and I didn't have enough money to go buy another pair. And I absolutely love my maternity leggings. It has the belly band that goes up over my belly. I'm actually wearing them right now. They're super duper comfortable, and when I eat and my stomach kind of grows a little bit more when I have food in my stomach, it's not pressing on my stomach at all, and it has a elastic band that you can adjust to fit however you want the top around your stomach to fit, so that it's not too loose or too tight. So that's definitely a plus. But definitely start looking at maternity clothes, whether you don't have to buy them now or not. It's good to find ones that you do think that you're going to like in the long run, than having to do it last minute to look all over the place to find a brand and stuff that you're going to like. So I do definitely recommend that. So the next thing is to start a registry, and registries you can pretty much do anywhere. I have a registry on Amazon, Target, Walmart, and it's really good to just sit down and look at things for the baby. And this is the time you don't have to stress or anything about it, just looking up things and putting on your registry. And once you find out the gender, if you want to go buy a few things here and there, it's a great thing to look on the registry of things that you've picked that you like. Obviously don't go hog wild, because more than likely you're going to get a lot at your baby shower. Me and Alan have not bought very much for Grayson. We've probably only bought him like little things, like his diaper bag, a few outfits, that kind of stuff. And so far for the baby shower, we're pretty sure that we're going to be set with the rest of the stuff. Maybe have to get a few things here and there, but besides that, we're pretty good. So definitely do not stress about it. Just start a registry. It'll be fun to look at things for the baby. I definitely had fun looking at stuff for Grayson. I go back on there all the time to look for stuff for Grayson. It's kind of like a fun activity to do if I'm bored. So yeah. The next thing, like I've said a billion times, is to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. I cannot stress this enough. Staying hydrated is one of the things that you want to do while you are pregnant. So yeah, so the last tip that I have is to try to eat 6 small meals throughout the day instead of 3 big meals. And the reason that I'm saying this is because if you eat 6 small meals throughout the day, you're more likely to stay full throughout the day, and you can snack in between each small meal, which I have actually found is really helpful. I don't usually eat 6 small meals. I normally eat about 4 or 5 small meals because of how late I wake up. So in the mornings when I wake up in between 11 and 11:30, I'll eat breakfast, which I'll only eat like toast or some bacon, that kind of stuff. And then lunch will come around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and so on and so forth. And I'll eat little snacks in between here and there, and I stay full throughout the entire day. And then at nighttime when I'm up, then I'll just snack on with little things here and there. But definitely do not overeat, because you will start to feel sick and nauseous. I have found that out. And just don't overdo it. You are eating for 2, but you don't want to overeat. So yeah, obviously you're gonna get really hungry, but do not eat too much so you get sick. That's a bad thing. You don't want to get sick while you're pregnant. It is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye guys.
it when we're at a party in a downtown crowd.